Hey.
Okay. Do you want to hear my apology or call the firing squad in first?
Firing squad's on lunch break.
I'm so sorry.
You're busy.
Back-to-back meetings for Eddie Main. I didn't get your message till just now. You all right?
Truthfully, I think I'm one step up from being destroyed.
What happened?
I saw Lucky.
Really? Where?
On the docks, like before.
He ran again?
This time, he stopped. Held out his hand. We actually had a conversation.
Okay, so what went wrong?
Basically, I poured my heart out to him, and he treated me like somebody he used to know. A casual friend from high school. Somebody he danced with a couple of times.
What exactly did he say?
Good to see you. Like what you'd say to a neighbor that moved away. Friendly, polite, but impersonal. You know, like we hardly connected at all.
Yeah, well, everything that's gone on so far, Lucky's just disconnected, you know, across the board.
Not with Emily.
Emily was there?
No.
Well, see, there you go. That explains it.
No, he showed up in her room. And this was 2 days ago, okay? In through the window, just like before. Emily says they picked up right where they left off. I guess he's the same on Lucky. Just not with me.
Well, at least he's acknowledged your existence. I'm afraid my brother has written me off.
You know, Lucky didn't say a word against you.
Did he mention me at all? See, he's decided to cut me off.
Why would he?
Lucky was a Cassadine hostage. I am a Cassadine. What else needs to be said?
Yeah, but Nicholas, everything is just different. Like, a part of Lucky is still missing. And he says it's because he's overwhelmed. Now, does that sound like the Lucky you know?
Okay, think of what he's been through. Dinner with my grandmother is torture enough, but being her captive, I mean, that's the worst form of hell.
So you think he's just holding all his feelings in, the good along with the bad?
Imagine being locked in a cave, stuck in the dark for a year. He finally breaks out, and the sun is blazing. What's the first thing he does?
Cover his eyes.
Right. That's just it. It's too much. He can't take it in.
It's basically what Lucky told me. But instead of getting it, I pressured him.
Oh.
I told him I loved him.
Hey, no. Love isn't pressure. Love is a reason to get from A to Z. Maybe Lucky maybe he can't say it. Maybe he doesn't know it yet. But the connection that Lucky has with you, that's one of the things that brought him home.
Mike, my friend, I have to tell you, I prefer a bar stool between us. Why do you want to meet here?
Look, I'm about to tell you something that I promised I wouldn't, all right?
Oh, okay. Now look, if this has anything to do with Sonny,
It's not Sonny. It's Lucky, Luke. I've seen him.
Where?
In town. Right here. He's back.
No, I don't understand this whole Emily thing. Why was Lucky so normal to her?
Emily's just a friend, Elizabeth. A good friend, yes. But with you, there's more.
Well, it didn't feel like more. It felt like less.
It's...
And I get it, okay? I get it. Too much too soon, right?
Yeah, doesn't it seem like Lucky's taking it in stages?
So if you think I keep the pressure off, then we can maybe go back to where we were?
Well, what else can we do? You know, I can track him down. I can force him to deal with me somehow, but that would be counterproductive, right?
We need to give him his space.
Right. Oh. The next time you see Lucky,
If I see Lucky?
just tell him I understand. He doesn't trust me yet, and I can wait.
Well, he'll come around.
Tell him I love him. I mean, if you get the chance.
I will. He already knows.
And also tell him if it's possible that I had absolutely no part in Elena's plan. I will do whatever Lucky wants me to do. Okay, will you get that across for me if there's an opening?
And if you see him first, will you tell him that there's no pressure from me?
You can count on it.
I think I would go crazy without you.
Me too. Same here.
See you later.
See ya.
My God, Mike, that was weeks ago. Why didn't you track me down then?
Because Lucky swore that if I didn't keep quiet, he'd hit the road again.
Well, why did he come back here? If all he wants to do is shake his family.
Not his family, Luke. Just you and Laura. Lulu and Nicholas he wants to see.
Did he mention Elizabeth?
Briefly. But he's holding something back there, too. Luke, this has been tearing me up inside, and I just couldn't sit on it anymore. But, look, if you jump on this the way that I know you want to, Lucky could vanish for good.
Oh, damn it.
I know.
No, you don't know, Mike.
Think back, Luke. I've been there. Sonny wanted no part of me, but I waited it out. I fought it out. I refused to cave.
Hi. I imagined this like a 1,000 times. You just showing up at my studio. But then I'd think, how would he find it?
Well, your address was in the book.
So you didn't just follow your nose?
What?
Nothing, bad joke. Do you want to come in? So, what do you think?
It's you.
How do you mean?
Sunny. But serious.
Oh, well, I'm not serious all the time.
You are when you paint and draw. It's changed.
How?
Well, before, it just would pop out at you, everything at once, But now it has layers and shadows. So it takes longer to look at.
Well, is that good or bad?
Well, it's good, definitely. I've always liked your stuff.
Thank you. I guess I've got more technique.
Well, I'm sure that's not all. Yeah, the longer you live, the more difficult life can become. The longer you look at something, the more you see.
Well, I just paint mostly what I feel.
Which is always straightforward and clear. You know what I remember? You working away with your hair in your face.
You're in like this?
No, it was more like... You were too wrapped up to notice with your canvas and your paints and your brush. Total focus. Like a force field. Just you and the image.
And you. I could feel you watching me paint. Almost cheering me on. I needed that.
Look what you've accomplished without me. It turns out I wasn't necessary at all. Amazing.
They're just sketches.
Yeah, but I like to see how it got from here to there.
The process. That's what Nicholas calls it. And speaking of which, I was wondering...
Me?
Yeah, I've got hundreds of them. All leading up to an oil portrait disaster.
Well, this disaster. Is it finished?
Uh-huh.
Is it here?
Yeah?
May I see it?
Okay. Sentimental, self-indulgent, hopelessly naive. I'm quoting my art professor.
He doesn't get it. This is exactly who I was.
He thinks I'm ahead of myself. I should be painting a bowl of pears.
What? He's a freak for pears?
For embellished reality.
Well, he's got a point.
So you agree? You think it's naive?
Not at all. This is an accurate picture of who I used to be.
Used to be?
Everybody changes. Everybody and everything. You, me, even the shortcut to the boxcar. Can you believe they had the nerve to put a house there?
At the boxcar, did you find my letter? I meant every word of it. I still feel exactly the same. I still...
You know what? I should let you get back to work.
I paint mostly by natural light, and the sun's gone.
Thank you for the showing. And by the way, the art teacher's a jerk.
Hello, cowboy. Had a hunch you might be passing this way.